It's your boy Boogie. We back, man. Think different is the mindset. Sore thumb is the product. You already know. And it's Ramadan Mubarak, Ramadan Kareem, man. Assalamu alaikum. Shout out to all the ops out there, man. You already know what we doing, man. So give it up to Allah. Make sure you bump your forehead, man, and prostrate as much as possible. All right, well, that message being said, let's go on and dive right in, man. You know, today's knowledge is about when you actually finna level up. You know what I mean? And the reason I'm bringing this message forward today is because I wanted to discuss with the people about when you paying dues. Because if you paying them, you know, you in the fight. But if you paid them, you already should be whoever you think you is now. Don't let that go over your head. And the reason we doing this message is to say, you know, a lot of folks don't understand what paying dues really mean. You know, sometimes you think it's something monthly, but really sometimes it's something that's owed to you. You know what I mean? It could be in the form of respect, you know, it could be in the form of gratitude, it could be in the form of blessings, but you could take it however it's supposed to come. But when you pay your dues, like some of us who outside, been outside a long time, you know, dues been paid, so the respect level be different. I guess I'm trying to say that it ain't the money, it's the character. You know what I mean? And a lot of times we get sidetracked because you be seeing what this social media done did to folks and how they see the money and forget the character. You know what I mean? And I'm saying that to say that it be the character of folks because money will change you. You know what I mean? It make you be whoever you really was. Don't let that go over your head because some of y'all gonna miss the message of what I just cooked just now. You know what I'm saying? Because every now and then you'll forget those that was before you that had paid dues. I'm a 70s baby, so I'm just speaking on how many that came before me that had paid the way for us to be who we was. And I grew up in a crack era. You know what I mean? So a lot of us survived things y'all, you know, new waivers or, you know, some of y'all new millennials, like they say, wouldn't even understand. You know what I mean? I'm from Generation X. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't the money that had moved me. It was the survival instinct and the tactics that was used that raised me. This why I say paying dues was real. So some of y'all now that see us or see somebody that's really an OG. And when I say OG, I mean like a few O's in front of G. You know what I mean? So you can gain insight on what it is and what the meaning is and the level of respect that come with actually paying dues. If you really been outside or you really been at work, because you know, you probably got some friends really been at work 20 years. And they pay their dues. They should be really the boss probably at work. Probably can get you a job. You know what I'm saying? Much less than the niggas that ran blocks for years can put you on. You know what I mean? And not to get too far into that, but let's just get on a spill on how paying dues sometimes come back full circle. Alhamdulillah. You know what I mean? And I'm going to use my story. I'm just fortunate enough to be as blessed as the next man. You know what I mean? You know, because I've been outside a long time. And I also paid a lot of dues. Man, it's quite few of y'all. And I know, y'all know, we don't got to really spill on that, on how many I helped graduate. And now shout out to the niggas that helped others graduate. And the reason I'm saying that, because y'all paid some real dues, man. And shout out to the ones that kept the ones who ain't supposed to be in the way over there. You know what I'm saying? So they could get to the graduation line. I know you ain't gonna understand what I'm saying now. You'll catch it later on, though, when you reflect on this message about 2 or 3 times later. The reason why I'm saying what I'm saying about paying dues is because sometimes I be spilling to them young boys when I be with them at the job. I'd be like, yo, listen, man, you ain't really did much yet because you ain't been outside long enough. You know, if you 18, 21, 26, you know what I'm saying? Some of us got kids older than y'all, and that's why this message is here. But I also got some friends I've been with a very long time. You know what I mean? Shout out to the tech, man. DJ Unusual, man. You already know. Unusual Productions. Well, we've been friends like 35 years. You know what I'm saying? So you don't really got too many friends you could be like, yeah, I've been friends 35 years. And shout out to all my other homies who, they know who they is, and we've been friends like 35 years. Shout out to Big Dog Posse. They know who they is. They catch this message. You already know. Anyways, I'm saying this to say, man, pay them dues if you a young boy, if you an old head. Man, if you outside and there's some folk you can help get to the next level, man, graduate them. Stop gatekeeping. Quit holding back. Quit acting like somebody owe you something. They ain't really yours. You feel me? So you got to understand what I mean by this message. Man, there's always somebody there to take your place. All right? And know that somebody else that could be greater than you got the best message or could be better than what you're doing now. Man, move to the side so they can lead the way. Sometimes when you're in a leadership position, you also need to know how to follow. That's part of paying dues. You got to see what I'm saying when I say this right here. I've been around some good young whippersnappers who really got some strong minds. And, you know, I love the development. I'm just adding in advice. You know what I'm saying? But the advice is to help them graduate. So if you really done paid a lot of dues, man, your goal is to help the next man plateau. Get him up here. I mean, pull him on up so he can kind of see clear past the cliff. Because you know what be blinding a lot of people out there? It's the cliff. They climbing. You can't see nothing when you're on the side of the mountain. It's when you get to the plateau and look over. I mean, that shit went like a 747 just now. Will fuel y'all when y'all catch this message. But just understand where I'm coming from with this. Man, when you climbing and you finna get the cap and gown so you can see clear over the cliff, don't forget to take in the part where your character gonna make who you supposed to be. See, money can only buy some things. Relationships gonna make you be where you supposed to be at, man. Relationship open doors, money can't. Remember, I told you that, man. You'll get much farther building relationships than the money can do. Sometimes money can buy some stuff, but it ain't gonna be no genuine, real dues paid. Because sometimes the respect ain't gonna be there. Because people will see you bought your way, not earned it. You know what I'm saying? That's still only gonna be respected by those who know. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm from an era where it wasn't no cell phones, man. You had a house phone and pay phones. It wasn't all this instant messenger. So you had to really go learn. You had to really get a strawberry on your knee. You know what I'm saying? You had to really fall off the bike. You know what I mean? You had to understand exactly what I'm saying by going to the park. You know what I'm saying? And build with all these other OGs under the tree and those on the corner who gave all these messages that we thought was going over our head, but the whole time they had already paid their dues. Feel me? So you got to respect where I'm coming at with this message. This is for, i.e., young, old, middle age, you in between, however you doing, man. If you got some people with you and y'all really together on the council and some of them need to be graduated, don't forget to help them plateau, man. You know what I mean? The cliff only as high as you set the bar. I know that kind of went right past you just now. But don't forget, when you climbing, because you already built some muscle because you've been outside, man, when you get up there, the cliff only as high as you set it. You know what I mean? It's like when you watch the hurdles in track, you be seeing them, and you don't even know how they doing it. It's muscle memory. And I'm saying this from being outside so long. Because sometimes when you've been outside a long time, you'll miss out on what the message is when they capture you and take you for a small ride. And then you forget about how blessed you really was. So I done did a lot. I'm fortunate to be back. I'm really blessed. Shout out to Joe Biden. He saw fit to put my name on the list I ain't asked about, man. Clemency. You know why? I think I got blessed because I really paid dues. You know what I'm saying? If you really know me, you're going to know this for real. Make sure you tap, like button, share, get with us, follow us. Man, I came home with the message, think different, because I had already paid a lot of dues. This is why I changed my outlook on where I think. You know, I'm still a capital letter street, NIGGA, man. You know what I mean? And sometimes I pay attention to where I'm at and the demographics of the things I deal with. And I also be out saying to myself, I don't think sometimes I'm the same as some of these other guys because we don't think alike. Because my mindset done changed. Feel me? So I may not be street no more. I really might be something else. And because of all the dues I paid, sometimes I be inside myself overlooking what others might be looking at. Because I be outside myself looking at those looking at me. You probably ain't, you missed that message, didn't you? I'm outside myself looking at them looking at me. It's like when wolves watch sheep. It's always a sheep that's trying to get away, but it's always a wolf in sheep clothing too, mixed in the sheep. Don't never forget that, man. So when you pay your dues and you start to try to gather up what you're going to do next, and you got some people that surround you that really with you because they've been there from day one, man, don't forget to help graduate the ones who ain't at the plateau. All right? And you already know what it is, man. Think different is the actual mindset. So a thumb is the product. Get the Gangsters Don't Beef from social media. That'll be out again. It was out before I left. It's back. You know what I mean? And be on the lookout for whatever else we got. All the products coming out here this spring. And don't forget to catch us at all the shows we producing. Polo Party coming soon. Panic Confessions coming soon. Y'all follow us. You know, and follow me at all my social media. You know, THNK, DFRNT, man. It's your boy Boogie, and I'm checking out. Stay tuned.